LGBTQIA community myself. Like, how has like that been? Like, have you been welcomed by that community, by my community, by your community, by the
Okay.
community?
Yeah, I felt like I've been welcomed from the very beginning. I really struggled with it, one because of the religious side, right, of the thing, but I was like also that I didn't want to take on the label of being bi if I wasn't fully sure at the time, and I didn't want to take that from somebody else. And like you kind of go through this like your own like shit to like get to there. And I was like, no, that like that's who I am. I'm not taking that. I am part of this the community.
Did being on OnlyFans, like, was that related at all? Like, did you start getting requests to
Totally.
like fool around with women and you're like, wait a second, because like it was directly related?
I OnlyFans has helped me to heal in so many incredible ways. I definitely think OnlyFans has helped me to move through that because it what people obviously people want you to make out with girls no matter what, like whether you're on OnlyFans or not. It's like very society loves that. But so it definitely helped to like get me there to work through things, to like work through the shame. Um Looking back at my childhood, I was bi all along, but it was shut down. It was made shameful. So I was like, absolutely not. Turned a blind eye to that. And so yeah, it definitely helps me to get there. My husband too, like he was always very like, I think you might be. And like we worked through all the different things, cried about it many times. Yeah.
What's the most amount of money someone offered you for like, they could start with the menu and add the avocado, but then they have some other one-off, not poop, but
Oh,
like what's
man.
like the most amount that someone's like, I'll do this, and you were like, sounds good, I'm gonna go for this.
I did have somebody pay for my breast augmentation. Just mailed me a check, which was amazing.
That's
Uh,
definitely in the five figures, right?
Actually, mine wasn't
Wow.
the time, and I even got the like gummy bear ones. It wasn't actually five figures, but um, I'm trying to think of what else that I've gotten money wise. I'm not too sure. That's the one that comes to me at the top of my head.
That's a pretty, I mean, still four figures is still pretty.
Someone could just send you a cash
Yeah.
check. Yeah, it was pretty great.
And I mean, what if you just took that and didn't get a breast augmentation? What if you
I
uh,
could have because it was
did?
written to
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So what advice would you have from your, training course? Like, say someone's listening now and they're just like, I'm tired of being a teacher too. I have a good body, or I think I have what it takes to be on OnlyFans. Like, what advice would you give?
Do it. Do it. But do it with what you're comfortable with. Don't force yourself to do it because of like you see somebody else or you look at me and you're like, "Oh, she's doing porn, so I better do porn." Don't do it like that. Do it at a level that you feel good about it. If you're like, "I don't feel good about being nude at all," don't. Do it at what you do feel good about. Maybe it's a bikini, maybe it's lingerie, maybe it's a crop top, whatever it is. Like start it, but do it at what feels good to you.
Just do it at what it feels good.
Yeah.
What's the best, like, what's the best thing to come from this new career of yours? And I mean, I take it you never miss teaching, and do you hear from people you used to teach with that are like, oh,
All the time.
I will never make $1 million?
Yeah. Yeah. I hear from people all the time that are like, congratulations, or how did you do it? Teach me your ways. I will not be going back to teaching. To be honest with you, I still get asked to go back to teaching. People are like, you ruined your career. They'll never ask you to come back. And I was like, you don't understand the teacher shortage. I'm still a certified teacher. And so they they would be willing to brush that under the rug and pretend it didn't happen and take me on as a teacher. But that is gone for me.
Really? So like there's such a shortage of teachers that they had a problem with how you dressed when you were there, especially this
Yeah.
female teacher, female administrator. And now what? They literally call you and say, "We'll just forget
Not
you're on
that
OnlyFans,"
not that
but a
personal
different
school,
school.
but schools will call and be like, yeah, we found your resume, like, can we hire you? Because I wasn't just a teacher because I did special ed. Like that's such a needy area.
And do you say I'm on OnlyFans naked and they
I'm
say,
like,
okay, we'll just forget about that? We were like in so
I
of
don't
need
even
of a
take
tea.
the calls anymore, but I used to be like, are you like, how much new content do you have to post on the internet before they're like, okay, that's enough. We can't hire this girl.
Right. And no shame to teachers. I think they're doing like the Lord's work. Like I
For
couldn't
real.
imagine personally me doing that job, special needs
Yeah.
or not, for the money. I can't, bravo to people that do it. It's not,
Ugh,
it's
it's
not
so
an easy
underappreciated.
life.
It's so hard. It's so underappreciated, so undervalued. Like that's what I was like, I want to continue to work on being able to give back to teachers. And even with me giving away my OnlyFans course was also to like raise awareness of how bad it is. Like, because either way, you either have people who are like, they're a teacher and they're like, oh my God, yes, please, can I sign up for this? Or you have the other side of the spectrum, and they're like, absolutely not. You're gonna have a teacher on OnlyFans. Well, if you don't want your teacher on OnlyFans, then like step up and help like raise funding or bring awareness to the issue. Some people want to be on OnlyFans, and I don't think there should be any shame on that. But if a teacher was like, I actually don't want to do OnlyFans, but I feel like I have to, then like that's the opportunity that we have as a world to really step up. And it's not just the US is bad, obviously, but I get messages from teachers all around the world who are like, I'm in a really bad position.
If you this is a whole show for a whole nother time, but if you look at it like, okay, teachers, policemen that are protecting us, firemen, like where did our salaries in the world, like who thought of like teachers,
Nurses,
firemen,
yeah,
policemen should be paid not a lot of money. I just wonder where that came from, right?
it blows my mind. It blows my mind.
Are there any celebrities just in general that you're like, oh, if she just crossed over on the side, she would make a ton of money on OnlyFans?
Oh man, there's a lot of hot celebrities that the first one that comes to mind was like Kim K. I think that she could just kill on that platform.
Kill.
She doesn't even have to show anything. If she literally just showed her personal life all day, like people would tune in for that.
And I always think of like Megan Fox. I mean, maybe she might show a
Oh,
little more. I think Megan
say
Fox would
less.
kill, right?
I slid into the DMs when she was like looking for a girlfriend, and I was like, me
Bring in
and
a little
others,
MGK and then you'll both be making a ton of money.
right? Totally.
Do you get like any like shade in the real world of just like, not really the teachers now, like at the school, or just like, do people react to you in public? Like if you say, well, this is what I do, like, or
Um,
it's easy to do it behind closed doors. And I do think there's still such stigmas associated with OnlyFans and sex work, and there shouldn't be. But like, do people give you that to your face? Like, look, like that arrogance.
I haven't gotten any to my face, to be honest. I was at Universal Studios yesterday and this guy dropped his hat and I handed it to him. He goes, oh my God, you're famous. I was like, oh. And then his wife turned around and I was all, oh. And she was like, oh my God, I recognize your voice. And I was all, interesting. Um, I haven't gotten shade in person. I do get shade online, and not even necessarily on my personal accounts, but like we did just do the Dr. Phil show and thousands of hateful comments on there. But if you read them too, and I usually don't, but I actually did take the time to kind of go through them. It's really people who don't like